Up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Gain of 13 yards.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First down, here's White. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
White, the New England ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And the Patriot first down.
Off play action. Newton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A give. This is Michelle. And some space here. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Their own 49-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Michel. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Again, it's Michel. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
The tackle made by Patrick Chung. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
1-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On the carry.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
At the 20-yard line.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Patriots 5-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Rodgers, a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second down at 7. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Let's go. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Throwing after the interception. Newton. It got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A give to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier. Dante Hightower on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Patriots.
Again, it's Jones. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On play action, it's Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw to Michel on the screen. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down, Patriots.
Newton to throw.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
A play fake to Michel. Now Newton.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And down to the 11. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one. And they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action. It's Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Tonight's final score.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.